Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover the hidden stories within company filings we will be diving into if Bancorp Inc.'s latest report, and trust me, there are some interesting moves happening behind the scenes. Now, imagine a company quietly bringing new leadership on board without much fanfare, but with a strategic reason. That is pretty much what we're seeing here. Let's break down what if Bancorp Inc. is telling us. This report is a current report, essentially meaning something significant has happened that the company needs to tell the public right away. Think of it as a bulletin board announcement from the company to investors. The main event we are focusing on happened on the 24th of September of 2025. This is when if Bancorp Inc. made a key decision regarding its leadership. This is our subject for today, if Bancorp Incorporated. They are the parent company and they have a subsidiary called Iroquois Federal Savings and Loan Association. We see here their place of incorporation and some important identifying numbers. The commission file number 001-35226 is like their official C passport number, and the IRS employer identification number 45 to 1,834,449 is their tax ID. Essentially, their main headquarters are located in Watseka, Illinois. This part is a bit of a formality. Companies sometimes use an 8K to also cover other reporting requirements, but in this case, if Bancorp Incorporated is not using it for those other provisions, they are sticking strictly to reporting an immediate event. Their main stock is traded on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol IROQ. This is what most investors would be watching to see how the company is doing. If Bancorp Incorporated is not an emerging growth company, they are an established player. This section tells us what we are really here for. It covers changes in company leadership like adding or removing directors and officers. The big news is that on the 24th of September 2025, the board of If Bancorp Incorporated brought Scott J. Dworshak onto their board of directors. This means he officially became a director. Now this is where it gets interesting. This appointment wasn't random. It was part of a standstill agreement. This agreement was made with a group connected to Stillwell, and notably, it includes Mr. Dworshak himself. A standstill agreement typically means that one party agrees not to take certain actions for a period of time, often in exchange for some concession. In this case, it looks like the Stillwell group, who are clearly interested investors, got a seat on the board. This usually happens when activist investors believe the company needs a change in direction or better management. They are clarifying that Mr. Dworshak does not have any personal deals with the company that would need special reporting, and he will be compensated like other independent directors, receiving the usual pay for his service on the board as outlined in a previous filing. This is pretty standard stuff. The key takeaway here is the activist investor behind the appointment. And here we have the official sign off. Walter H. Hasselbring III, the Chief Executive Officer, is confirming this report. So what does all this mean for if Bancorp Incorporated? Well, the appointment of Mr. Dworshak, driven by a standstill agreement with a known activist investor group, signals a period of potential change or at least increased scrutiny. Activist investors often push for improvements in profitability, operational efficiency, or shareholder value. This suggests that if Bancorp Incorporated might be facing pressure to perform better or to make strategic adjustments. The fact that this appointment was made through a formal agreement rather than a typical election process indicates a negotiated outcome, likely aimed at satisfying the demands of the Stillwell Group. Investors will want to watch closely how Mr. Dworshak influences board decisions and whether the company's strategies shift in response to this new board presence. There are no financial tables here, which is a bit unusual for other 8K filings, but this item focuses entirely on governance and leadership, which is a crucial aspect of any company, S Health. Alright, that is our breakdown of If Bancorp Incorporated S report. What is your take on this board appointment and what it might mean for the company? S Future, drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.